Hey folks, what's going on? It's Wednesday, and it's like, what is it, the last week of January already? And I'm just going to keep going because my momentum is up, and also to keep reminding folks about my current campaign to, well, not campaign, but Myths and Realities, an album of older material of mine. Guitar-oriented, instrumental for the most part, is being manufactured as we speak over in Europe through In Fact Recordings, Kinetic Records. I'm going in half on the project with them as far as, paying for it and stuff. And one of the ways that I'm raising money to do that is through pre-orders. I have about 21 pre-orders so far. If I could get 20 more pre-orders, that would cover pretty much my end of making sure that it gets paid for. So if you're interested in the album and you're able to pre-order, please do. I'll leave the link below. I'll leave a link for the European. You can order from me or from Europe. We looked at the costs, and we are going to split it up. You'll be able to get gray vinyl directly from the label. You'll be able to get blue splatter vinyl actually from them and me. Yeah, you'll be able to get both from them, but only the blue from me. Okay, all right. Some records sitting here. Been listening, just enjoying life. No, actually, I'll do another feature on myself right quick because this has been coming to mind recently to talk about. Telephono. This is a project that I participated in 2008, put together by Coco Art, which is a art collective which I belong to. David Matiziak from Atlanta, Georgia, is the main person behind this project, and he put it together using an art residency while he was living in Omaha. And what it is it's like playing telephone. You could say that it's collaborating, but it was set up to like play telephone, pass the message. And you get a string of people involved on certain records, and other records, just a few. But what it is it's a 5 single set, 5 45s. And David is, I'm on this. That's why I'm talking about it. But it also has a very interesting cast of people involved besides me. Musicians that are on here besides me collaborating with David are Jason Lowenstein of Sebadoh, and what's that other band he has? Tim Casher of Cursive, Jonas Bier of Mew, Nick Fackler, my partner in Dreama, Eli Marduk, Mike Kinsella of Joan of Arc. Some of these other people I have to look them up again, but Bob Nana, Anderson Reincourt, Jordan Knoll, Clark Bakley of The Faint, Teal Gardner. This is really pretty cool, actually, and also it has a CD with all the pieces and other collaborations that didn't make it to vinyl. I think this is actually, even though it's a limited edition of 250 copies, I think there actually are some available through the Coco Art website. And this is really cool. Actually, it's really quite good. One of the best songs to listen to is the one with Tim Casher from Cursive, in my opinion. I'll leave a link for this if anyone's. There may be some. I think there are some available. But another one in my discography, another record that I play on. Some records that are out from listening last night. I was listening to this wonderful piano music by Alauddin William Matthew, Streaming Wisdom. Solo piano with some minimal vocals. It looks like it sounds, it's flowing. I wouldn't go as far as saying spiritual, but calming, but not wallpaper. No, this is engaging. I want to get, he did end up making an album for Windham Hill, which I have as well. I played this, Available Light, and this is good. Now, what I mean, to me, the difference between wallpaper music and engaging music is literally that music that draws your attention. You know, there's some music that it's like, if they don't play a familiar melody that you know over and over again, it's like the music just gets lost in the haze of the background. But this doesn't. Aladdin, William Matthew. Streaming Wisdom. This is an early private pressing of the album. Iceberg, I believe this band is from Spain. Another one I got from Chris Cole. Hope, Chris, you're doing okay if you see this. I noticed you're not online right now. You know, you go through that, so I hope you'll get better. But Iceberg, Sentiments, great fusion album. Very much influenced by John McLaughlin, Mahavishnu Orchestra, but having their own sound. Also in the Return to Forever school. This is really good. Then he gave me an album by Pegasus, which includes the keyboardist from Iceberg. This compositionally is not as impressive as Iceberg. I pulled it to make the comparison. A couple more. Echo. This is one of the prized pieces in my collection. It's rare. It's a space rock classic from Germany, 1972, double album. And it's hard to find, and when you find it, they usually go for around 300 bucks. My copy, I'm very happy to say I've had since I was a teenager, and it was given to me. This was a gift to me from the kids that I still call them kids because that's what we were when we were hanging out. The Reese brothers, who were Air Force brats, who turned me onto a lot of German and space rock from Europe because they were living over there before they moved back to America. They gave me their copy before they moved out of Omaha. This is classic. Hard to find. If anyone else has a copy, I'd love to see it. I could make another long video, and I don't. Man, I hate waiting for the upload, but I do have stuff to do today, so. Be the Magpie by Pekka Pohjola. Finnish bassist, sadly passed away quite a while ago. Top-notch bassist when you talk about bass worldwide skills. Excellent. And this album, instrumental, progressive rock, fantastic. If you like Mike Oldfield, Alan Parsons, you'll love this. Greek band, Socrates. They were also called Socrates Drank the Conium. This is the album they made with Vangelis. Phos. Fantastic album. This is an American pressing on Peters. Fantastic progressive rock. This is excellent. Everything about this album kills, including the vocals. Killer. Lots of manic energy, as well as the soft parts. Magma. Christian Vander, one of the finest drummers to ever live. Retrospective Volume 3, French band. Love this music. Great band. Everything here from jazz to R&B to progressive, far out progressive rock. Fantastic. Holger Zukai of Cannes, On the Way to the Peak of Normal. Kind of hard to describe. He was probably the godfather of sampling with his dictaphone. And this is a great example of what he was doing in a very non-linear fashion with sampling. Fantastic. Delicate Steve, a musician who I've played with. A couple times I've opened for shows when he's come through on tour. I've opened for him twice. I think he has a new album coming out. This is Wonderworks. 2011, I think, is when this came out on David Byrne's Luaka Bop. Instrumental. This guy's guitar playing, you got to see him live, and that'll take care of it. Super passionate playing. It's so neat to see him play, the way he wrings it out of the guitar. Very passionate. Doesn't quite come across on the records. Maybe the new one gets it, but he's Delicate Steve. Excellent. I do recommend this. Lastly, another artist who has shared their music with me personally, and thank you so much for it. Amanda Shapp is this project, Equal Stones, and Transgression is the most recent album by Equal Stones. He sent this to me, and I've played it a few times. Yesterday I played it all the way through. This is seriously magnificent. there's a decaying quality to the sound, which intrigues me because I can't right away figure out how he's doing it, which is good because a lot of times I can. But this is really just lulls you in. Equal Stones. If you like ambient drone, this is heavy. This is wonderful. This is really good. Great job, Amandus. Just whatever you're doing to create these worlds of sound, it's awesome. Equal Stones, Transgression. I'll leave it there because 10 minutes is going to take a while, and I like to watch them back, you know. Last thing I'll show is I had this 3-inch CD that I picked up over when I was in Japan by Sakamoto, Sayonara. Interesting, I've never seen these long boxes for 3-inch CDs anywhere but when I was in Japan. And I hope Ryuichi Sakamoto is doing good with dealing with his cancer. Hope it's gone.